It all began with a simple dream that smelled like coffee. Before the green logo, before the big cups and Wi-Fi cafes, there was only a small shop in Seattle, Washington, in the year 1971. Three friends, Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Boker, loved coffee deeply. They believed good coffee could change a person's day. They wanted to share that love with others. So they opened a little shop and called it Starbucks. It was not famous. It was small, quiet, and full of the smell of fresh roasted beans. At first, Starbucks did not sell cups of coffee. They sold coffee beans, grinders, and machines to make coffee at home. They taught their customers how to brew coffee, how to feel the aroma, how to enjoy each sip. People in Seattle started to talk about this new place. They said, "If you want real coffee, go to Starbucks." And slowly the small shop became a little star in the city. One day, a young man named Howard Schultz walked into Starbucks. He worked for a company that sold coffee machines. The moment he entered, he felt something special. The warm smell of coffee, the soft music, the friendly smiles. Howard said later, "It wasn't just coffee, it was a feeling." He joined the company a year later, but he had a big idea, a dream that would change everything. In 1983, Howard traveled to Italy. There, he saw something he had never seen before. Every morning, people met at small cafes. They stood at the bar, drank espresso, and talked with the barista. They laughed, they smiled. Coffee was more than a drink. It was a moment of life. Howard thought, "This is what I want for Starbucks, not just a shop, a place where people connect." When he came back to Seattle, he told the owners his idea. He said, "We should sell coffee ready to drink. We can make people feel at home here." But the owners said no. They wanted to stay small, to keep things simple. Howard was sad, but he didn't stop dreaming. In 1985, Howard decided to follow his own path. He opened a new cafe called Il Giornale. It was bright, modern, and full of energy, just like the cafes in Italy. People loved it. They came every morning before work. They came in the afternoon with friends. They smiled, they talked, they relaxed. Howard had proved that his dream worked. 2 years later, in 1987, he bought Starbucks from the three friends. Now it was his turn to grow the dream. Under Howard's vision, Starbucks began to change. They started selling coffee, tea, and new drinks like cappuccinos and lattes. The sound of the coffee machine, the smell of roasted beans, the friendly "What's your name?" from the barista, it all became part of the Starbucks experience. In the 1990s, Starbucks began opening new stores across the United States. Then it crossed oceans, Japan, the UK, Mexico, Peru, everywhere. Each shop looked different, but felt the same. A quiet, cozy place to think, talk, or dream. People began saying, "Let's meet at Starbucks." It wasn't just a coffee shop anymore. It was a culture. Howard always said, "We are not only selling coffee, we are sharing moments." That's why every cup has your name. It's a simple thing, but it makes you feel seen, important, human. Starbucks became a place for everyone, for students studying, for friends talking, for people finding a small moment of peace in a busy world. Every store had the same promise: good coffee, kind people, a warm space. And even when the world changed, when people started working from home, when life became faster, Starbucks stayed. It stayed as a place to pause, breathe, and smile. Today, Starbucks has more than 30,000 stores around the world. Every day, Millions of people hold that familiar green cup. Some drink it on the way to work, some drink it while studying, some just sit there, thinking quietly. For many, it's not about the coffee. It's about the feeling. The same feeling Howard had the first time he walked into that little shop in Seattle. So next time you drink your coffee, remember this story. A story about dreams, friendship, and never giving up. This is Starbucks, and this is its story.